Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is another map one, and I mean, you know how I am with maps. I love them, and yeah, this is why we're doing another reaction. This one is 33 fun maps you need to see. Not gonna lie, the thumbnail kind of interested me. I mean, they always do, that's the whole point, right? But it was like two Georgias. You're gonna see it in my thumbnail. It's like two Georgias, and I assume it's Georgia, the country in Europe, and then Georgia, the state. And I guess I'm interested in seeing sort of when you hear Georgia, what people around the world sort of think of, whether it's a state or the country. I guess that's what it means by that. But we're going to see, hopefully going to enjoy. And let's just get into this reaction.
Another map video where we take a look at them. Welcome back to yet another map video where we take a look at the most amazing maps I found and created. So
Is this like a shit
started. This first map shows us the slang names of European capitals.
Where's London? Does London not have a slang name? Madrid, Alex. Where's London, man? What is the London like slang name? LDN? No, LND, not LDN. LND, because London, for God's sake. The D's before the N. No, the N's before the D.
This is called the Columbian Exchange. It refers to the exchange of diseases, ideas, food, crops and populations between the New World and the Old World.
Oh wow. Which side is better? So you got tobacco, bad, don't like that. Sweet potato, banging. Avocado, banging. Peppers, banging. Cassava, don't know what that is. Peanut, potato. Yeah, there's some solid things there. Vanilla, which obviously, did they know how to make like vanilla? I guess they would have, like vanilla flavoured cakes and stuff. I guess they would have. And the other way, coffee bean, peach, pear, banana. Yeah, it's actually quite an even. I think this bit's a bit better though. A little bit better this. Nah, she's tough, bro. They're both banging, to be fair. Who gets the better deal here? Europe or
This one shows
North
us
America?
international recognition of Israel and Palestine.
Okay, so we're getting controversial here.
Where do capybaras live?
When I think of capybaras, I only think of like Australia. Do I think of Australia? No, I don't even know what I think of. No, I think of like South America because of like capoeira, which is a
United
bit different
States
thing.
countries where the racial and ethnic minorities make up a majority of the population.
Oh damn. See, that is when you realise the diversity is so like
Scheduled
different to
passenger
somewhere like
flights
the UK.
between China and
Because in the UK, you would never get this. Other than maybe in London, you would probably have a high percentage of in certain areas with like black people. But other than that, it is like majority just white. Like it's a very diverse country, but like you won't get like the majority of like racial ethnic minorities. The racial ethnic minorities having the majority in certain areas, other than I guess like London and maybe like Birmingham and stuff. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a diverse country, of course, but it shows how like
scheduled passenger
you'll go to one of these areas and like you'll be like in the minority kind of thing. Maybe not politically, but you'll be in the minority in terms of the numbers, etc.
scheduled passenger flights between China and the United States in February 2019 versus February 2022.
God damn. How it all changed.
Worldwide distribution of country calling codes.
What's a calling code? Oh! Oh, +44. Oh, like the two numbers in front of the phone. Phone number.
Extreme poverty across Asia in 1981.
God damn. I'd like to see like a redo of this in like 2022 or something to see how it's changed.
And here's the
Oh.
same map 38 years
The
later.
glow up is real, man. The glow up is real. You love to see it, man. You absolutely love to see it.
A linguistic map of Mexico before the European colonization.
So like the different tribes and stuff, yeah? So different tribes in different areas.
Countries with the lowest homicide rate.
Andorra 0.0. And then Japan number 2 for a huge country. That's pretty wild, to be honest. Is the UK here? Can't
How
see
the
it.
phone calling codes changed after the breakup of Yugoslavia.
Just added a different number on the end. Hey, it makes it easier, right? Having 3 numbers in your calling code is kind of crazy.
The shortest versus the longest name of a place in Asia.
There's a place called I. And then Ventakan Narasa Mahara Javar Peter.
A map showing the military aid to Ukraine in Europe.
Wait, when was this video made? Like, nearly 2 months ago. So this is before like the whole... Is when it sort of began, began thinking...
The length
what's
of
gonna happen, but
constitutions
hadn't started
all over
yet.
the world.
Look at the UK. Look at India. Look at India. God damn.
Global locations by risk level, the most dangerous places in the world to visit.
Very high. So yeah, Europe looks quite well off, like quite safe in general.
References to the 7 seas are found throughout history, but the exact list varies by time and culture. Here are the 3 of the most popular lists.
So what's the one above the Atlantic called then? Is there no name for it?
A cool map about Turkey.
The city, not the city. Basically like Russia, but Muslim. Turkmen Heartland, where the Turks go on the beach. Yeah. Everyone from Istanbul wants to move
Second
here.
most spoken language in London's areas.
This is a cool one. I like these ones. So I was talking about diversity. This is kind of crazy to see. So you've got Polish here. Tamil, which is... I think that's like Sri Lankan, or is it like an Indian... A language that originates from like... It's from an Asian country. My friend speaks Tamil, so I don't know if it's from Sri Lanka or something. Punjabi, Gujarati. There's a lot of Polish to be fair. Turkish up here, Bengali, French, Arabic, Urdu. Lithuanian's kind of surprising, and Nepalese. See, this is when you see the actual diversity, especially in a city like London, man. Doesn't say the percentage, but Lithuanian surprises me though. Show me one for
The second
Birmingham
photo
as well,
you
maybe
see
not.
is Mexico City, and the first photo is what it all looked like 500 years ago. Just look at the changes.
Because it is built underwater, isn't it? Or like it's built below sea level.
Europe
But
and
goddamn.
all the landed countries.
It's literally built on a lake. That's beautiful though. I can imagine like this could be like somewhere in Dubai where they just build this fake island and just do something like this because it looks crazy here.
Europe and all the landed controls.
So you got the Falklands, a lot of the French islands.
This is called the Baltic Way. On August 23, 1989, 2 million people joined their hands to form a human chain spanning 700 kilometers across the 3 Baltic states. The protest was against the Soviet occupation and to support the independence movements of the 3 states. And as an Estonian, I'm proud to say that my parents took part of it.
Oh, that's pretty sick actually. That reminds me
United
of...
States.
What's the film called? Us? What's the film called? Is it Get Out? It's what that one of those 2 films, the really strange film. They all hold hands like across America or something. Reminds me of that. Only difference is that's for good. In the film it wasn't. I don't think it was for good. It was like they were getting killed and like having their themselves from a different like universe or whatever. I don't know. It was weird.
Countries without a single African American.
Wonder how this would look in the UK, like per
European
area.
countries compared to the countries of similar size.
So Guinea is the UK, not just England, it's the UK. South Korea. What? So I guess. Wait, I'm so baffled. I thought it would be by size, but Iceland looks tiny. No, South Korea looks tiny because Iceland is tiny. Is South Korea really that small? Like, obviously it's not exactly the same size, but is it like comparable?
A video
What the hell?
of 24 hours of maritime traffic around Denmark.
Busy as hell.
Size of the Great Barrier Reef compared to Europe.
God, it is big. Flipping hell, it's huge.
Here's a map of Egypt's population concentrated around the Nile River.
That's crazy, man. It's all along. It's like a long city, and then it's just leading to Cairo. That's insane.
Are
wonder
you
how long that
closer
goes on
to
for.
Georgia or Georgia?
Oh, so it was closer to. I thought it was like what people think of when they hear Georgia. I mean, you got pretty much the whole of the Americas, obviously, and then a few little islands here, and then a part of Russia and Greenland. So a lot more closer to the country.
Do these landlocked countries have a navy or not?
See, there's a few without a navy. Holy shit. I mean, it makes sense, but that's just kind of
Countries
wild.
according to the Fragile States Index. And fragile basically means easily broken or damaged.
What does this even mean?
And the last map shows us what is the most consumed
Oh, I do guess that. I do get it actually. So like the greener the better, the more like secure, I guess. And the lowest is very high. So that's like places like Somalia, right? That's Somalia here. Okay.
And the last map shows us what is the most consumed product across European regions. Butter, olive oil and butter, or just olive oil.
Definitely olive oil in Italy, that's for sure. To be fair, there's a lot more butter than I thought.
If you're still here, comment I'm still.
I would have thought like it would be a lot more olive oil and butter. There's a lot of just butter, to be fair. I mean, I use a lot of olive oil and butter, so I don't know why I'm getting so interested by that one specifically. The fact that a small bit of Russia is closer to the US state of Georgia than the country of Georgia is just mind-blowing. Yeah, it is pretty insane, isn't it? Especially when Georgia did used to be part of the Soviet Union. It's crazy to me that Eastern Russia you can be closer to the US state of Georgia than the country of Georgia, which Russia borders exactly. I love how one map at the same time compares Switzerland with Netherlands and Netherlands with Switzerland. Oh, is that what it showed? And it was like comparing the country sizes to the European cities. It actually does. South Korea being on Iceland baffles me, you know. That really blows my mind. So the second biggest country in Europe is Ukraine, and that's comparable to the Central African Republic, which isn't actually a huge country in Africa, is it? It's like a average sized country there, which goes to show. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. I definitely did. Again, the map ones always are a hit for me, but if you want more of these reactions or any others, let me know in the comments. And yeah, until next time, like, subscribe.